All right, so there is a new narrative in crypto right now, a new narrative that can absolutely skyrocket your gains, give you astronomical returns, and it's called American-made crypto. And yes, I've coined that term. Now, I've talked about this. I've talked about this narrative in posts, in videos, and it's been absolutely skyrocketing. But number one, there are still lagging plays, and there's a lot more gains to be made. Number two, it can be trend stacked with other narratives. For example, American-made crypto with AI, American-made crypto with gaming, and so on. And number three, there are lagging plays. There are actual lagging plays that you can get into right now. And even though I've made posts, I've made videos, giving you examples, telling you a couple of these coins that are already going up, a lot of you are lazy. And don't worry, that's okay. I'm sometimes lazy too. But a lot of you are lazy. You don't want to do your own research. You just want to know what these coins are. So in this video, I'm just going to give you these coins, okay? You won me. You won me over. I'm going to give you a list right now of American-made cryptos that you can get in so you can make gains. So we're starting right now. So let's get started.
Hey guys, I'm Fetchai. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Fetchai.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Paul, and if it's your first time here, this channel is all about crypto, all about cryptopreneurship. And in this video, we're going to be talking about American-made crypto, a trend or narrative that is in play right now and will be in play for 2025. And we're going to be trend stacking that with AI and other narratives to amplify and give us astronomical gains and profits. Not only that, I'm actually going to give you a list of these coins so you can get into, so you can do your own research after if you want, but I know a lot of you are lazy.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So let me just give you the coins to research further and tell you why it makes sense for you to get in right now. So what are American-made cryptocurrencies? What are American-made cryptos? Because we have to understand this first so we can take advantage of it. And basically, they are cryptocurrencies that have foundations in the US. In other words, a company behind them based in the US. Why? Because the narrative is because Donald Trump and his administration promised or is proposing or is actually implementing 0% capital gain tax for cryptocurrencies made in America, which have a company based in America. And this is not just good for you as an investor, it's also good for big investors, hedge funds, and the companies themselves. Understand, they're going to get a lot of support with this narrative in play with the Trump administration backing them. So it's a no-brainer, but you also want to trend stack this with other narratives or trends. What is trend stacking? Trend stacking is when you have a current trend, a secondary trend, you put a third trend and innovation on top of that. That is called trend stacking. Instagram is a product of trend stacking. Facebook is a product of trend stacking. All successful businesses are a product of trend stacking. So you want to trend stack American-made crypto with AI, American-made crypto with gaming, American-made crypto with the Bitcoin ecosystem, American-made crypto with the main narratives we have today, American-made crypto with DePIN. Does that make sense? Yes? Good. Awesome. Do me a favor, hit that like button and let me show you which cryptocurrencies are American made and which ones have that trend stacking extra perk, so to speak. So first up, we have Algorand, and as you can see, it's been pumping ever since I told you about this, ever since I made that post, ever since I made that live stream. It's been pumping up like this based on this narrative. Algorand is based in the US, and Algorand actually has a lot of use cases. Exodus Wallet, my favorite crypto wallet, is actually built on Algorand. And JP Richardson, the CEO of Exodus Wallet, swears by it. As a matter of fact, a couple of years ago, we talked about Algorand being a massive play in the next bull market, which is now, and that's what we're seeing today. So Algorand here currently sitting at 20 cents. If we go to the old chart, you'll see that it's already ran, and if it can actually break above this 33 cents, which I think it will probably have to break, what is that, 25 cents first, which I think it will. But if it breaks this resistance range, it can at least come up here to the $1.7 range, maybe 2.4. So this range here, you'd be taking profits, wait to reevaluate, and see if it breaks out again to get back in, re-challenge all-time highs, and then blue sky breakout. Which will it go to all-time highs? I don't know. I can't tell you that. What I do know is there's a lot of profits to be made, and it can be part of your new crypto portfolio. Next up, we have Hedra Hashgraph, also based in the US, and as you can see, going crazy up here, reaching 14 cents on the monthly. For this one, I would wait for it to find support around maybe 12 cents. Of course, if you want to be a bit more YOLO, so to speak, you can get in now with the anticipation of it breaking 16 cents, and if it can do that, as you can see, it's meeting that resistance right now. If it can break this, it should re-challenge all-time highs, or at least 44 cents, and then around 50 cents psychological. Let's call it 50 cents psychological. I would be taking profits in this range over here and re-evaluating for a re-entry point. So by looking at this chart, I would say you can even get in right now. Just watch those support levels. If you go under, that means we have a change in trend, so to speak, and you can wait and come back in, or maybe take out your position and come back in later. Next up, we have XRP. Yes, XRP, my favorite cryptocurrency in the world. Just kidding. I really don't particularly like XRP.
Hey man, you're in the XRP army? Yeah. You think that the XRP is going to go to 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, making you rich? It doesn't matter what you think!
But I have to be unbiased here. As you can see, it broke out from 72 cents. I was telling you, as soon as it breaks out 72 cents, it's a buying opportunity. Until then, it's just resistance and it doesn't make sense, but it broke out, so it should re-challenge $1.7. And if it breaks that, which I think it will, it should re-challenge all-time highs of about $3. Break $3, I'm looking at a $4 to $7 XRP by the end of this bull market. $10 may be a stretch, but it is possible, but that's the range to look at. Would I ape in right now? Well, I told you the buying levels was 72 cents to $1, and then 72 cents, if it goes under that, that's your signal that it failed, but in that zone you should be buying. Right now we're sitting at $1.1. You can barely make it if you want to add to your position. Next up, we have Stellar Lunar over here, currently up 131% on the monthly, also an American-based cryptocurrency. And this one I told you about, as soon as XRP ran, as soon as I saw XRP running, Stellar was lagging. I told you to get into Stellar if you were in my group. The group is in the description down below. Check it out, see if it's for you. It's $49 a month. The price is going up to $89, but not for existing members, so you can still have a chance to get into it this year before the price goes up. I think I'll put the price up after Black Friday. But Stellar over here doing very well, and if you go to the all-time chart over here, Stellar, if it reaches 0.69 cents, which I think it will, it's a good profit taking position. Come back down, maybe find support around 42 cents and make another crack at it. And if it breaks out, blue sky breakout and price discovery. So Stellar is also one to look for that American-made narrative. Next up, we have a trend stacking opportunity with American-made crypto and AI, and that's none other than Fetch.ai. Now, Fetch is merging with Ocean Protocol as well as Ajax, and it's becoming the ASI, the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. And we're seeing Fetch move, trying to get more partnerships, and they will. The next successful one should actually amplify its price. Now, on the chart, on the monthly chart, it doesn't look too good over here. Let's just check the weekly real quick. On the weekly here, it's trying to establish support, but you can see this resistance range over here. But once it breaks out from $1.7 or so, then it should be a no-brainer that it can re-challenge all-time highs of $3.3, break out, and go into price discovery. And I wouldn't be surprised if I see a $10 to $20 ASI token by the end of this bull market. Support is at 99 cents. Let's call it $1 psychological. 1.3, great entry price in my opinion over here. And if you want to take it a step further, you can see a failed inverse heads and shoulders over here, but it's now kind of forming one right now as we speak. So let's see how this goes. Next up, Salana. Yes, another American-made cryptocurrency. One of our favorites picks over here, currently flirting with all-time highs. Will it break out? I think so. We've been calling Salana since it was $2, begging you to get in $2, taking profits at $2.50 when everybody was exiting at $70. We were taking profits and we got back in at the $8.50, $10.50 mark. We've made a crap load on Salana. I've made multiple videos begging you to get into Salana, and I'm telling you right now, Salana has a long way to go. Looking at the charts over here, it should break $256 to go into blue sky breakout. This is an American-made cryptocurrency, but also has been running without that narrative. Support is at 200 psychological right now. Awesome support. This is a no-brainer. You can't wait for it to re-meet support or go down a little bit, but I would just get in now long-term when it comes to Salana and just sit and hold till the end of this bull market. Next up, we have Sui sitting at $3.76 over here, also flirting with resistance. It looks like it's establishing support. Let's go to the all-time chart. It's already in blue sky breakout. So yeah, this might come down to the $3.3 range, maybe $3 psychological. There is not much support all the way down to the $2 mark, but this should be going up. If you're in profits, maybe take some profits, but look to re-enter, because this is a Salana competitor. It is American based, and this can get to $10, $20 in my opinion, and maybe even pull off a Salana type move where it surprises everybody, takes market share from other cryptocurrencies, and is actually makes just another chance to get in. So just like we got into Salana at $2, we got into Sui, and now you have the chance to get into $3.76 to that $2 mark, depending on the price action. So Sui can also be part of your crypto portfolio. Next up, we have Render Token, another one that we've been holding since inception of this channel, flirting with resistance here on the monthly, establishing support at the same time. Go to the all-time chart, already broken out. Let's see if it can hold 7.2 cents. Let's call it $7 psychological. This can actually do crazy stuff. If it breaks the all-time highs of $12, and I think it's flirting and will break it soon, this can go into blue sky breakout and price discovery and should be part of your crypto portfolio, not just because it's a deep-in project and American made, but it also has to do with AI and gaming, because you need that extra computational power, if you will, in order to power these decentralized applications and decentralized aspect of AI and gaming, so to speak. So a perfect deep-in cryptocurrency. I know that the deep-in cryptocurrency, the deep-in narrative, I've been saying it's there for the next bull market. It's going to be one of the main narratives for the next bull market, but I did say it will pump on the third stage of this bull market. That's what we're seeing right now. So deep-in is an excellent play for your crypto portfolio. Next up, we have Chainlink. A lot of people have forgotten about Chainlink, but not only is this American made, you can see a massive inverse heads and shoulders over here that's currently establishing support on breakout. So this can actually run. And if it does run and breaks $22.21, let's call it 20 psychological, I think this will at least come up to the $40 mark and re-challenge all-time highs at 50. Break that, we're looking at a $50 to $100 Chainlink, quite possibly, and it should be part of your crypto portfolio, especially if you believe Ethereum's going to run. If Ethereum's going to run, and it will eventually run in this bull market is going nowhere without Ethereum, although right now it's more worth to be in Salana, but Chainlink is the oracle of Ethereum. You need oracles because they take information outside the blockchain, puts it inside the blockchain for decentralized applications to be able to function. So Ethereum needs Chainlink. Ethereum needs Chainlink, And also Chainlink has different other applications. It's getting a lot of attention around the world for in DeFi and so on as well. So Chainlink should be part of your crypto portfolio. Now, there's a couple of cryptocurrencies I'm not sure you should be getting in, because even though they are pumping with the American-made narrative, just like Tezos over here, and with newcomers coming into cryptocurrency, they may not be the ones you should be getting into right now. But I will give a couple of notable mentions over here so you can actually put them in your watch list. But I'm also going to give you a couple of chains after this that are just no-brainers. So make sure you keep watching, because you really don't want to miss this part of the video. So here you can see how powerful this American-made crypto narrative is. And while we showed you some lagging plays, Tezos here is actually pumping like crazy. Now, there is no support there, but if Tezos can actually break $1.6, we're looking at least challenging maybe $5. So a nice 5x play over here. Will it keep going after that? I don't know. I don't know if that narrative is enough. I don't know what Tezos is going to do. But as newcomers come in on Robinhood, on eToro, and so on, Tezos might be a good play. I wouldn't buy it unless it breaks $1.4, but that's just me. It has to break $1.4, make that support, and then I'll take attention and pay attention to it. Likewise, you have Basic Attention Token, BAT, a lot of people's favorites back in the day. This could also do the same thing and break out, but I'm not paying attention to it till it breaks 0.28 cents. If it does that, we can look to see if it reaches around 0.81 cents before people realize they're not ready, that we are not ready for this narrative yet with BAT. But maybe it goes up to all-time highs. Again, I would wait for this one, but this is also an American-made crypto.
Hey, Paul from the future here. By the way, I forgot to mention Akash Network and AGI. Now, we talked about Akash Network in the previous video, and we talked about AGI in other videos, but those are also two cryptocurrencies to look at with a narrative that we talked about in this video. So make sure you check those out.
Now, let's talk about chains that are actually based in America. And this is quite important because I've made some calls on these chains, and this narrative will actually amplify them even more. And yes, we were the first ones to talk about this if this all played out. And I'm really excited about this. Starting with Base. This is Coinbase's chain, and this is in America. This is a US-based chain. Now, granted, a lot of cryptocurrencies on Base may not be US-based, but the Base itself, the Base chain itself, let's count how many bases we say here, is actually in the US. So an aerodrome play is a no-brainer, and a bread play as the meme coin of Base is a no-brainer. Research other cryptocurrencies that are lagging, that are also established in the US, that are maybe trend stacking with the other narratives I gave you before, with AI, with gaming, and you may have a couple of winners. And then we have Linear Chain. This is part of the MetaMask network, and MetaMask was created by Consensus as well as Linear. And this is American-made. This is an American-made or American-based chain. So when I was telling you to buy Foxy token as the meme coin play on Linear Chain as a chain play, this is it. Now you have another narrative to go by. Plus, Linux, for those of you that got into Linux that are still holding, that may also be a good play. But look for American cryptocurrencies based on Linear, and you have it. There you have it. You have a great play. Now, talking about narratives, talking about trends, DePIN is a major narrative. Now, we were saying again that it's a major narrative for the next bull market, but I did say to hold a couple of DePIN plays in this bull market, such as Render, such as AI Oz, because we are going to see them pump towards the end of this bull market, or when that final stage of astronomical gains begins, and that's where we are right now. So we've made gains on Render, made gains on AI Oz, but we do want to look at more DePIN projects. And make sure you check out this video right here, because this is a DePIN portfolio you really don't want to miss. So make sure you watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.